welcome to the 5th update of Skin is In. I'm really happy with this project so far because I've actually been able to get through quite a bit of product. To kind of recap what I've done so far, I have been able to use up 4 full-size body products as well as 6 full-size face products. I hope you stick around for the video to see if I'm able to add to those totals. Starting with Scalp Care, I only have one and I really think it's going to be gone soon, but I've felt that way for quite a while. This is the Pure Algae Hydrate Shampoo. This is probably one of our favorite shampoos. When I say our, I mean mine and my partner's, and it's quite a staple in our house, except for I bought another shampoo that I wanted to try, and of course I bought that in a liter size, so I'm trying to get through this one so I can start using that one to probably buy another one of this one. However, I have been able to use this 8 more times this past month, bringing the total uses to 39 so far this project, and when I brought it in January, it was 806 grams. Last month it was 447.9 grams, and this month it is 368.8 grams, meaning in the past month I have used 79.1 grams, and in total so far I have used 437.2. So I feel as much as it should be gone soon, it's probably going to stick around for a while longer. On to body care, and I'm going to start with an exciting one because I have an empty. This was a partial bottle of a frank and hyaluronic acid and copper peptide serum. I was able to get 32 more uses on it this past month, bringing it to a total of 56 uses, and when I brought it into the project it was 281 grams. Last month it was 174, and empty it is 45.2 grams, meaning this past month I used 128.8 grams, and in total I have used 235.8 grams. I not only use this on my face, but I also use this on my body, which is why it goes pretty quickly. Since I knew that one was going to be used up pretty soon, I did bring in a brand new bottle of it as well to work on, so that way I can kind of get an idea how much I actually get out of a full bottle. With the new bottle here, I reached for it a total of 17 times this past month, and being that it's its only 2nd month in the project, that's monthly and total uses. And when I brought it in last month, it was 281.1 grams. And this month it is 198 on the dot, meaning I was able to use 83.1 gram. I feel like one of these kind of lasts almost about 2 months-ish. A super exciting one to talk about. Oh man, I am very excited about this product here. So this is my Franken-Castile soap, and last time if you saw my update you'll know that the pump broke on it and I had to decant it into this product here. And you probably noticed this product is empty, which means I have officially used up a liter of my Castile soap. Finally, after time and time of adding things to it, this is officially gone. I never thought the day would come. Get ready for some crazy stats. I used this 49 times this past month, bringing its total uses to 344. That is a mix of hand washing, face washing, body washing, brush washing. I've washed my apples with this before I eat them. Like, this thing has done everything. I brought this into the project at the very start of January, where it weighed 709.5 grams. In March it weighed 614.4, and in April was when I emptied it and decanted it into those other products. That means this weighed 71.2. So in total I was able to use 638.3 grams, but I'm unable to tell you what my monthly use was just because I did have to decant the product. Next is the IREV. This is the Urea 60% cream, and it has 2% salicylic acid in it. I only brought this in last month, so monthly and total uses and weights are going to be the same. And I used this 65 times. I do use this day and night. And when I brought it into the project last month, it was 175.3 grams. This month it is 72.6 grams, meaning I was able to use 102.7 grams. There is between, I would say, 1/3 and 1/4 left of this product, so I think this is going to be gone for next month. Last month I did bring in 2 bottles of sunscreen that were the same. One was a partial, one was a full. The first was the Dermabee Everyday Sunblock, and this was the partial bottle. This one I can say after 41 uses I have happily emptied this. It weighed 104.4 grams when I brought it into the project. It now weighs 30 grams completely empty, which means I was able to use 70.4 gram of product. And I cut this baby open and scraped everything out. Since I knew that was going to be empty, I brought in the full bottle as well. So far, I've been able to get 28 uses on this product, and when I brought it in last month, it was 232.6, and now it weighs 167.5, meaning I was able to use 65.1 gram of product. If you do own this sunblock, I would say keep it upside down, or else it gets pretty hard to get the product out. On to skincare, and we'll start strong again. I have another empty. This is the Pretty Skin 2% NMN plus PDRN Biotox Serum, and unfortunately this just fell short for me. Like, it didn't seem to really do much. It applied to the skin really nicely, it sat nice, worked with other products pretty decently, but I noticed absolutely nothing with this other than the fact that it had a pretty strong floral scent that I did eventually get used to. I was able to add 12 more uses to it this past month, bringing total uses to 63, and when I brought it into the project it was 100.9 grams. Last month it was 61.7 grams, and this month empty it weighs 54.6 grams, meaning in the month I was able to use 10.8 gram of product, and in total I was able to get 39.2 grams out of this. And I might as well share the second and last empty of this update. This is the Medicube Zero Pore Pad 2.0. I did end up peeling the sticker off of this because it was kind of like flapping and getting annoying to use, so that's why it kind of looks like this without any label. I did get 12 more uses out of this for a total of 45 uses, and I counted it kind of 2 different ways going through it, which is a little bit silly, so next time I'm going to just do it one way. When I use them, I use 2 pads at a time, and I would count it as 1 use. And then halfway through using it, I was like, well, if I'm using 2, I should count it as 2 uses. So numbers are a little bit skewed, but there is 70 pads in here, and I did go through all of them. When I brought this into the project, it weighed 260 grams on the dot. Last month, it weighed 129.1, and now empty, it weighs 90.9. That means in the past month, I was able to get 38.2 gram of product out of this, and in total, I used 169.1 gram. A product that seems to surprise me about how it just keeps going and going and going. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Poromizing Fresh Ampule, and this is just kind of like a mix of different peptides in like a jelly kind of formula. What really surprises me with this product is I used it 17 times this past month, bringing total uses to 114. And let me show you how much we still have left. Can you see that? It's about maybe between a third and a quarter of the bottle left after 117 uses. When I brought this into the project, it was brand new and it weighed 235.1 gram. Last month it weighed 176.2 gram, and this month it weighs 166.3 grams, meaning in the past month I used 9.9 gram of product, totaling 68.8 from the start of the project till now. I've also been working on the Numbuzin No. 9 NAD Plus Bio Lifting Sil Essence. I wish things had simpler names. This I was able to use 16 times this past month for a total of 24 uses so far, and when I brought it into the project it weighed 110 grams on the dot. Last month it weighed 106.6 grams, and this month it weighs 96.7, which is funny because I also got 9.9 gram of product out of this, which is the same as the last product that I just went over, but this one so far is totaling 13.3 grams. The Beauty of Joseon Ground Rice and Honey Glow Mask I was able to get 5 more uses on, bringing it to a total of 16. I have to be careful with this product because my face doesn't like kaolin clay, and I didn't read the ingredients before I bought this, and this is a kaolin clay product. So unfortunately for me, when I put kaolin clay on, it kind of burns my skin at first, and then it kind of like subdues afterwards, but I don't like to do that too regularly because I don't like purposely irritating my skin. So that's why I have to go slow and steady with this one. When I brought it into the project, it was 219.9 grams. Last month, it was 190 grams, and this month is 172.1, meaning I have used 17.9 grams in the past month, totaling 47.8 grams so far. The Queritol Tretinoina 0.05% that I accidentally bought the too high of strength of, I am slowly but surely getting through it. I did add 5 more uses to it this past month, bringing it to a total of 9 uses, and when I brought it into the project, it was 23.1 gram. Last month it was 20.9 gram, and this month it is 19.3, meaning I used 1.6 gram of product in the last month, totaling 3.8 grams so far. I only use this every Monday, so it makes sense that uses and weights are low. I had a little bit of an oops with this product. This is the Round Lab Birch Juice Moisturizing Wash Off Pack, and it's one of my favorite products to use with tretinoin because I just find it so moisturizing, so soothing that it really helps with the irritation from accidentally buying too high of a strength of tretinoin. Unfortunately, I forgot to put this on my tally card this past month, so I didn't keep track of it whatsoever. I know I used it at least one time, but I don't remember anything else other than that. So just to, keep things simple, I'm gonna say, oops, I forgot it. So 0 uses this month, totaling the same 14 uses it was at last month, which also means when I brought it into the project, it was 54 grams. Last month it is 46 grams, and this month it is also 46 grams. So 0 grams this month totals 9 grams so far. The last product I have currently in this project is the Pyeongkang Yule 1/3 cotton pads. I actually quite enjoy these for DIY toner masks, which is how I'm using up the rest of the ones that I have. I have decanted them into this little container here, and I'm so close to using these up, but I always forget to use them, so they just seem to linger. I did reach for these another 7 times this past month, bringing total uses to 52, and then back in February this weighed 28.4 grams. March it weighed 26.5 grams, and April was when I was able to empty the rest into that container, and now empty it weighs 18.5 grams. So unfortunately monthly uses I don't know because it's been emptied into the container, but total uses I got 9.9 gram of product out of this. Because I did use up a couple of products, I am going to be bringing some more in. Starting with the Minimalist Vitamin C E Ferulic 16% Face Serum. I enjoy this face serum. The only thing I don't like is that it comes in a 20 milliliter bottle, so I have to repurchase it more often. I am bringing this in for June at a total of 74.6 grams. This is the last bottle of the 9less A-Control 10% azelaic acid serum I have, and it's about 3/4 full at the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not quite enjoying this azelaic acid serum. I find it kind of sticky and uncomfortable to apply, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this one, but I still gotta get through it. So bringing it in for June as well at a total of 68.2 grams. And the last product I am bringing in, I am excited to bring in because it's going to be hitting my shower today. This is the Access Wide New Skin Resolution Gel Mask. I really enjoy this one. I had a travel size of it, and I ended up buying the big version, so that just shows you I really enjoy this product. I am bringing this in brand new for June at a total of 208.7 grams. So at the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that I'd use 4 full-size body products and 6 full-size face products. After today's update, we are now at 7 full-size body products and 8 full-size face products. So that is my update for Skin is In. I'm happy to have a few more things out of my collection. Inventory is definitely going down. I hope you come back next month to see how much more progress I'm able to make, but in the meantime, I do have my Color Pan Update 4 video coming tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching my video today and being here with me. It really helps my channel out and it encourages me to keep going. And until the next one I see you in, I hope the day treats you well. Bye.